Oh, did you guys hear that?
I did.
Wow,
Yeah,
that lady tells us what to do.
And it also tells me I'm being recorded and I can leave the meeting, which I almost clicked on. I was like, I don't want my face.
I wish you would. All right. Well, let's just do a quick intro to the show. This is Off the Rails for our one listener. My brother, thanks for listening, bud. We appreciate it.
Don't forget Diego.
Diego. Thank you so much too, buddy.
We're just gonna keep calling out our listeners.
Yes. Individual
Yes.
call outs. Yeah. I definitely won't tell my mom, so I can't say, "Hey, mom."
Yeah.
But yeah, so this is Off the Rails. The person speaking right now is Joshua. The person to my right, I don't know who's on the right and who's on the left. So
Yeah,
you guys can just go in any order you want. 3, 2. Oh my God! 3, 2, 1. Introduce yourself. Nobody did anything.
We're all waiting to see who's going first.
Murray.
Oh, Jonathan Murray. Okay.
Yeah, no, Zach, you can go first.
I've been waiting because Andrew's like, I'll start. You know what I mean? Like that's his
you guys keep calling
I'm Zach
me
Williams.
out, so
I'm Zach Williams. It's a pleasure.
Yeah, and I'm Andrew, who, whatever.
What was it? The tan chubby one.
Chubby one? Yeah, the tan chubby one is Josh Alonso this week.
Yeah. Yeah. So welcome to Off the Rails. We're very excited for this next episode. And here we go. All right, so again, welcome to Off the Rails. This is the second episode we're doing. Wow, I think Zach just put on an Iron Man gauntlet. Good for him.
Yeah.
Very exciting.
I'm ready for it.
I am today's host, and these guys here have no idea of the topic that I've chosen. But before we get into my topic, we just like a quick word from our sponsor. Andrew, please go ahead.
You guys are gonna love this. I wrote some stuff down. So okay, yeah. Hello to all our Off the Rails listeners. So this episode is brought to you by Body Odor. Hear me out.
There you go.
Okay, I need that the official voice. Give me a second.
Of course.
Do you want to avoid social situations the natural way? Use Body Odor. Wait,
I hate this so much.
Yo, sign me up, dude. Why? Who made you this way?
Where's my credit card?
My man is like,
he's like trying to be serious talking about body odor.
Wait, I'm not even done. Like I'm just.
Okay.
Oh my
sorry.
gosh! All right, here we go.
Well, pull it together.
Okay.
My man's trying.
Worst sponsor.
So yeah, so you want to avoid social situations the natural way. Use Body Odor. No harsh chemicals, just harsh smells. Use Body Odor and say no more to strangers, friends, family, and just about anyone at all. Okay, now I gotta get this one's really fast. Subject to the avoidance of personal hygiene, such as soap, water, brushing teeth, and washing clothes. Use of body odor in certain households. Use of body odor in certain households can lead to bodily harm, so use with caution. Body odor, never leave home without it. Yeah.
I hate that. I love that.
Amazing.
I hate that. I love that, and I hate that at the same time.
Disclaimer, dude.
The speed at the end was incredible.
Oh, phenomenal. That was great.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, that was
wow! Wow!
Yep. Shout out to our sponsor,
goodness.
Body Odor.
Yeah.
Wow. I really love that. I'm about to go get me some right now.
I think all of us have actually used body odor once or twice in our lives.
Oh, 100%. Andrew, there's a discount code, right? It's OTR, right? For body odor, right?
Yeah, there you go.
All right, cool.
Yeah,
Make sure
Please
you get you some
use
body
our
odor,
code
guys.
OTR EP2,
Yep.
and you can get yourself a nice
Body
big
odor
old
for
box of body odor on us. All right. Well, like I said, today's topic for this guy's still crying. For a couple listeners out there, Andrew is actually wiping tears away from his eyes with the tissue. We don't know where the tissue came from.
Yeah.
Probably his stash. But anyway, So today's topic I wanted to talk about, guys, is reboots and remakes of movies. All right, so I'm gonna just throw a quick list out here for you guys, and I just wanted to know which ones you knew were reboots and or like remakes, and which ones you didn't know. All right, we've got Ocean's 11, I Am Legend, Gone in 60 Seconds, Italian Job, Flubber, King Kong, The Longest Yard, Mr. Deeds, The Mummy, The Nutty Professor, Planet of the Apes. Were any of those a surprise to you guys?
Flubber.
Nutty Professor. Flubber.
Mr. Deeds, honestly, actually.
Mr. Deeds too.
Yeah,
I didn't know that was a remake.
So, like, out of those movies,
Italian Job. You said Italian Job, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
no, I need that one actually.
I think the original one, Michael Caine, was the Mark Wahlberg character.
Wow.
Yeah.
Michael Caine.
Yeah.
Which is actually his real name is Maurice Micklewhite. If you didn't know that,
Wow.
You know.
I feel like you're making that up.
No, I think our sponsor was that. Hold on, our sponsor. Yeah, Body Odor does agree. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Did you take over?
He's very British. What was the
I went out and found the sponsor, and you guys are just taking it over from me. It's fine. It's whatever.
It's for the show, Andrew. It's for the show.
Man,
it's not your sponsor.
Were you gonna wonder about Gone in 60 Seconds?
Before that, what was the one that you said before that?
I Am Legend.
No, I didn't know that one. Maybe after Gone in 60 Seconds.
One more time.
Italian Job. Okay, so one more time. Ocean's 11.
Yes.
I Am Legend.
Yes.
Gone in 60 Seconds. Italian Job. Flubber. King Kong. The Longest Yard. Mr. Deeds. The Mummy. The Nutty Professor. Planet of the Apes.
The Mummy, I didn't actually know was a remake.
Yeah, same. And
well, Professor. I mean, so out of that list of movies,
The Mummy with the Rock, The Mummy. Right?
That's the Scorpion King.
That's a yeah.
Even better. Sorry, I knew that was
the
original.
only one you know.
I knew that was an original. Are you kidding me?
Okay, so
original story, yeah.
Okay, no, I'm sure you'll explain. I'll let you go ahead.
All those are remakes.
Yeah. So and like honestly, I barely scratched the surface.
Of course.
And what's amazing is, like, especially Ocean's 11, Gone in 60 Seconds, Italian Job. Those are some of my favorite movies of all time.
Top tier.
Yeah. And what's wild is I feel like, I don't know if you guys agree, but I always feel like when there's talk about like a reboot or a movie being remade, I'm like, no, but the classic, the original's always the best. I don't actually do that voice, but I feel like my inner voice wants to do that.
Probably.
Has there ever been a situation for you guys when a movie's going to be remade that you're borderline about to get a sign and pick it against the movie?
All the Disney ones, the live action remakes, I don't like them.
Yeah.
But also, I feel like
I did like Aladdin. I thought Aladdin was.
I still haven't seen it.
I haven't seen that either.
I didn't watch Lion King because I heard that was just
The Lion King, I will say, is like the biggest advocate for me as to a remake flopping.
Yeah,
because I think the cast for it would look phenomenal,
stacked.
And then I watched it and I was like, no,
hot cheeks.
Wait, which movie?
Lion King.
Oh, I got you. Yeah.
Is it? Yeah, I feel like a lot of those that you listed though was like it was such a big enough gap between the original and the remake that it was okay.
Yeah.
I feel like
do you have the years from when like the original was to?
So not on those, but I do have in a little while I have a list of movies. It's actually the 10 most remade movies.
Really?
But with Disney, so like you guys were saying, and Andrew, you and I talked about this a little bit last time before the episode. I feel like what Disney's doing is they're getting suckers like me, where it's like, I love Disney no matter what. Like, I have to give Mickey my money just in case, I don't want him to, be homeless or struggle.
Oh yeah, $1 billion. He's homeless.
If I can just help him.
Yeah, because the Nazi mice is really struggling right now.
Hey.
You
don't talk about our Lord and Savior Mickey Mouse like that, bro.
I didn't say anything crazy. I was just speaking facts.
I mean, he wasn't wrong.
So for our listeners out there, just in case you're not watching the video, I may not be expressing it vocally or even physically outwardly, but I'm raging full on raging right now. Anyway, but with the Disney movies, like you said, they have the animated movies, which all of us and many even like now, like younger kids and stuff, grew up watching those movies. And it's like now with them releasing live action movies, for me, it's super exciting because it's cool to see like a spin on what I grew up as a cartoon, then to see it live. It's like, oh snap, this is absolutely amazing. Like that's how I felt about Jungle Book. I thought that was super cool to see that live action.
Agreed. Yeah.
And Aladdin was amazing. I was much more excited for Beauty and the Beast, and I think it did well in theaters, but for me, I wasn't as big of a fan. But Disney has released in the last few years Aladdin, Dumbo, Beauty and the Beast, Cinderella, Jungle Book, Lady and the Tramp, Lion King, Mulan. They've done 101 Dalmatians with Glenn Close, and then they just did Cruella, and they did Pete's Dragon. I don't know if you guys would know what that is or remember that.
They did that live action?
Yeah.
Pete's Dragon, yeah.
That was.
I don't even remember Dumbo and Lady.
Yeah, when did Dumbo do?
Dumbo was
that
Dumbo
directed
was a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Was that directed Disney Plus or something? Was that even in theaters?
No. It was before Disney Plus.
With Colin Farrell.
Yes, and Michael Keaton.
That's right.
Yeah.
Lady and the Tramp was directed Disney Plus, though, right?
Correct. Yeah, that was like one of their first ones that they like released on there.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Which I never even saw that either because
I'm assuming these are all on Disney
that's kind of
Plus now.
I would assume, yeah. So our sponsor is actually it's still BO.
Imagine, dude.
Imagine
getting that Disney money, dude.
I was like, yo, wait a second.
Well, not anymore. Not anymore.
Yeah.
Zach was like, the
Zach
Nazi
called
mouse.
Zach called them the N-word.
Dude, who
It's
cares?
crazy,
If they're gonna pay us.
Wow.
Is that not cool? That not
but
cool?
did I say I had an issue with it?
I drive a Volkswagen, so I can't say anything.
I also now drive a Volkswagen.
I don't have a car.
Yeah, that's because
You guys got all
I feel like if we don't make a reference to your wife at least once every episode, we're doing something wrong.
Yeah, it's a failure.
Because I feel like I'm gonna be honest with you guys.
For the one time.
China's actually the overall sponsor for everything, and all these other ones just kind of help. Facts, big facts. And also she pays for most of it.
I think what I want to do is get a soundboard, and one of the sounds is just going to be China, either like China's greeting when she first walks in for the dogs, or when she's like Joshy, like just like that.
Yeah,
soundboard.
Actually, can we legit do that? We need can we do like all of like
incredible.
China's like China-isms? That would be incredible.
Yeah.
What up, suckers?
That would be awesome. And for our listeners out there, China is my wife. Diego, I know you know her, and Jesse, I know you know her as well. But
do they?
Just
we gotta stop calling out individual listeners. We're never gonna get
the only two listeners we're gonna have, but
you have to cherish them and hold them
guys,
dear to us.
You two listeners, please like and subscribe and give us your money.
Andrew, I want to know.
And tell your friends.
Who have you sent our clip to?
I mean, nobody yet because it's not
it's
not on anything.
But
I thought we were gonna be official.
Did we not get the file?
I thought we were gonna be official and put it on.
I already sent it to 2 friends, so we may have 2 more listeners.
All right, whatever.
I'll let you know when they listen.
Did they even respond yet? No, because they probably didn't listen to it. Friends.
So I'll probably listen. We'll see.
As you guys can see, we have already gotten off the rails here, and it's been not even 15 minutes. But I just to get back to the topic at hand, I have to say, out of that list that you gave, Josh, Jungle Book, I think, is the best live action that they've done.
I haven't seen that yet either.
Which
Jungle Book was really
phenomenal.
Awesome.
That was the one. Yeah, we talked about that a little bit last time, where there was 2 of the same year, right?
And which is also like a weird thing, especially with
the Netflix one.
Because it's not really a Disney film. Like his original is a book, right? Like, and so like anybody can do it, and Disney just happened to have an animated one, but the Netflix one was based off the book, not the Disney thing. Disney.
And I heard that one was good too.
Which I read about that a few years ago. What happens is someone will go to a like somebody will go to Warner Brothers and pitch a movie that they want to do, and they'll be like, hey, so our thought with this and this and this, we'd like to remake Jungle Book, blah 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 blah. and someone will hear about it, and another group of people will start writing the same movie and then repitch it to another company.
That's messed up.
Repitch it to Paramount or whatever. And that's why so often there's two movies that are so similar that come out around the same time.
That's so messed up.
So like that's what happened with The Prestige and The Illusionist.
Prestige is better. I don't even know The Illusionist.
Prestige is way better. I really don't. Yeah,
I don't think I've ever heard of The Illusionist.
Yeah, it had Edward Norton and Jessica Biel.
I'm pretty sure I've watched it. I just don't think it was.
I feel like we watched it. Yeah.
Yeah, but like stuff like that, or it's like why there was two Jungle Books at the same time, or why there were like two Snow White movies at the same time, like all this kind of stuff.
Which one was the other one? I remember Snow White and the Huntsman. What was the other one?
There was the one that was like a little bit more childish. The actress, she's like a younger actress with like big eyebrows. I can't remember. I think Julia Roberts was the evil queen.
Snow White and the Huntsman was better, right?
Yeah, because that was more like action. Kind of thing. Yeah.
Is it the same actress from Push?
Dude, I haven't
seen No. That's the one. That's the one that's in Next Door, right? When a stranger calls. When a stranger calls. Yes, When a Stranger Calls. That's it. Yeah.
Is it Camille Bell?
Push is in my like solid like B-rated movies. It's up there. Like that. I love it.
Push is great.
You're wrong. You're wrong.
Wait, you don't like Push?
I hate Push with a passion.
Really?
Wow, that's crazy.
I'm this close to pushing you out of the podcast.
Wait, that's not the bad. Right, there was another one that was bad. That's not the bad one. The other one.
We're not talking about Push by Sapphire. We're talking about Push with Chris Evans, right? Because I'm talking about Push with Chris Evans.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Are you thinking of the one with Jumper? Are you thinking of Jumper?
Jumper might be the one
with Hayden Christensen.
Actually, I like that one too. Kind of. It was bad.
That one was great at all. And that's.
You can't talk. You're a fan of the Fast and Furious movies, all right?
Hey, whoa! Hey, so am I.
And so is Josh.
Yeah, but I will say I draw a line, Zach. I draw a line. I can't like Push.
Do you
know? Like Jumper.
Bro,
I actually kind of like. I kind of like both.
This man's like, but I watched 9 hours of a bunch of wizards and midgets running around nonstop. But I draw the line at people jumping through portals. Here, watch me play this video game where they take people's essences.
I'm trying to remember.
Whatever. Yeah. So Andrew, I'm pretty sure that's what you're.
No, Jumper, I think might be the one.
Sorry, midget's like actually not the right term, right? Is it? It's short people.
It's little people. Little people.
Is okay.
Politically incorrect.
No, that's sorry. No, legit. I'm just trying to figure it out.
No, thanks for getting us canceled, dude. It's
for our two listeners out there. So sorry. Apologize, guys.
Look, we're gonna have a lot, man.
If there's another new listener, that was just purely Zach. So please write hate mail to him.
I have nothing against little people. Promise you.
Just stop digging. You're digging. No,
one of my good friend's wives, Sasha, is a little person. And
why are you just throwing out names like that?
Because it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Oh, damn.
That's hilarious.
Great second episode, guys.
Man. Sorry, Diego. Please remain our listener.
Hey, guys, no sacrifice, no victory. You know, we'll make it to the Arctic Circle, lads. Or in this case, a Disney sponsor.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, please, Disney.
No, definitely not, because this will come up in like 20 years later. It'd be like, their first episode, and it'll be on Twitter. Their first episode, they said midgets instead of small people. And done.
And then there's gonna be people like, wait, do we still have those around? I thought we created a cure.
Then we're gonna come back like James Gunn.
That's what my man said. Created a cure for.
I didn't even peep.
So anyway,
I'm drinking. That's insane.
Nice. So with the remakes.
All right, back on topic.
There's other movies that I'm wondering if you guys knew were remakes. You guys ever see Fun with Dick and Jane?
Of course.
That's amazing. A remake of a 1950s movie.
I feel like. No, because I feel like Andrew told me something about that.
I might have actually at the time. I probably remembered, but
you see how quickly he took credit for it. Yeah, you would. Yeah,
he was like, baited him. I don't think. Of course, yes, I did. I remember.
I baited him so
real
hard.
quick.
He's like, I think I wrote the article on that as well. If you look,
check my Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah,
I write under a pen name, so.
Oh, were you the female that wrote that Fast and Furious list?
God, no.
And he tried to bait everybody by putting his favorite movies last.
What was Michael Caine's fake name again?
No, it's not his fake name. That's his real name. What's his real name?
His fake name is Michael Caine.
Yeah,
his fake name is Michael Caine. His real name is Maurice Micklewhite.
Yo, what would be your actor's name? Like, if you guys like can't think about it, would you like keep your name or would you change it? Let's keep it easy. Keep your name or change it.
I'd change it.
Keep it.
What would you change to, Josh?
What would I change it to?
Yeah.
Not that guy.
I feel like you'd be like Cody. I feel like you'd be like,
you're not that guy, pal. Trust me, you're not that guy.
You're not that guy. Josh would change it to like Cody Slinger or something stupid. He really would. He would change.
He would go to Google and be like, "What's my?" No, I'm kidding.
What's my
random
name
generator?
Well, that's what Childish Gambino did, right? For his rapper name.
Yeah,
that's what he did.
That's like incredible. That's probably what I do.
He had the Wu-Tang name generator.
Yeah. Like I would probably just go based off of my last meal, and
what was your last meal? Wendy's
cookies.
Cookies.
Cookie Monster. No, that's probably
depends
copyright.
The last thing I've had and to eat and drink is Monster Airheads.
His cup of sadness. Oh,
last thing you had to drink and then the color of your underwear.
Oh shoot!
That Monster Red. Monster Red.
Water.
Too much information.
I'm kidding.
Nude water.
Isn't all water nude?
Wow. Interesting.
Sorry.
Another movie, Walking Tall.
I did know that. Yeah.
With The Rock.
That's so good though.
Wow.
The Rock.
Isn't that also
so
like loosely based on a true story? I forgot that guy's name is like something Buford, I think.
Really?
Yeah, I did a paper for it in college. The one paper that I did.
I was like, how long were you in college?
I was like, I didn't even remember you.
I was like, I thought this dude was in college for like 2 weeks. Like,
the one
I thought he just made up
college.
a lie as he said that. I was like, yeah, totally.
Sure, you went to college.
That's the only reason why I know that random tidbit.
Your mom went to college,
and I'm a doctor.
You guys ever see the movie Cheaper by the Dozen?
Yeah, I knew that was a remake actually.
Yo, Andrew, let me have my moment then.
Sorry.
What are you doing? All right, but I found out that one of the movies that's been remade the most, but it wasn't on this list I had looked up because it also does it as like straight to TV movies, is Freaky Friday. Yeah. Freaky Friday has been remade 5 times, and the most recent one was that horror one, Freaky, with Vince Vaughn and this younger girl actress, and they switch, and Vince Vaughn's character is like a serial killer.
Huh.
And like now he's in her body, like at a high school.
That's a remake, right?
Wait, like, I have heard of it, but I never watched it.
Because it's not like really the same.
It's a loose interpretation, but it's called Freaky, and it's the same concept.
Yeah, similar concept, and then they like kind of take that idea and put a spin on it, which I feel like that.
But can you give it that all the time? Because like I've seen, there's got to be other stuff where it's like it's similar, but like you always accredit it to Freaky Friday if it's like that same premise, like no matter what.
I would say
base
if it's the same title as well. Like with most of the Freaky Friday movies have that, like 4 of them have that. Then the most recent one, Freaky, but because there's also like the Switch, right, or something like that with Jason Bateman and Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah. Oh, is that like another one that's loosely based on it?
Well, I mean that's just movie I'm thinking that has a similar concept.
Yeah, like there's a lot of movies where you switch like bodies with somebody else, and I'm like, they're not all Freaky Friday, right? They should be.
Some of them are. Some of them are
the song Freaky
movies.
Friday, top tier. But no.
Yeah.
What you say?
The song Freaky Friday, Chris Brown and
Chris Brown.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Drop a few bars. Remind us how it goes.
I mean, the music video did have them switch bodies, and Lil Dicky got to say the N-word while he was Chris Brown. So that's kind of the only point of that.
Real quick side point. I just did a quick Google search. Yo, Walking Tall, based on a very true story. This man took 2 bullets to the face. Took him 2 weeks to recover. My man went on a tirade with a piece of lumber because I think someone killed his wife, and my man was just out here tearing people up.
Wow, so the one with The Rock was weak compared to that guy. Because The Rock didn't even get shot in the face. He was fine the whole movie.
He got a knee injury.
Oh yeah, that was it. Yeah.
Why are you guys always going after my man?
Because he doesn't get hurt in movies.
He doesn't realize that knee injury ended up leading to him being in Skyscraper.
Yo,
so he lost his leg, but he had already gone through training, walking tall, and how to deal with criminals.
He lied about being in the military then, which means he should be arrested for that.
But no, he didn't, because originally with the run, I had nothing. I was trying to.
I was like, where you go with this?
Because remember, he was a pilot in San Andreas, which is where he got his military training.
Correct.
And then now he's in Skyscraper after he lost his leg in a helicopter accident.
Yeah, and it was right in between where he did his journey to the center of the earth. Part 2.
And then got sucked into a video game after becoming back from the center of the earth. Yeah.
So and he's gone through many struggles.
And he's changed his name. Is he running from the government? He's running from the government because he's changed his name a lot.
Yeah.
He deserted it, didn't he, from the military? He probably did. See, I don't trust The Rock.
Yeah, well, because he was in the military for the Fast and Furious movies, if we recall. Never forget.
He was an agent.
I thought he was police.
He was some sort of agent.
Yeah, he was a government agent.
And then he joined the CIA. And then him and Kevin Hart were running around.
That's right. I forgot about that. He was fat at some point when he was a kid.
That was Central Intelligence.
Yeah. Actually, I haven't. Funny. Is it really good? I haven't seen it actually.
Yeah, that movie I thoroughly enjoyed. But let's see what other movies. Oh, I wanted to ask you guys: Charlie and the Chocolate Factory or Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory?
Willy
Wonka is Gene Wilder. Charlie is Johnny Depp.
Willy Wonka.
I'll take Johnny Depp.
Really?
Is that real?
Over Gene
I like
Wilder.
I like both though. Both are so good.
No,
I watched both.
I like both,
but I mean, just because.
But this Johnny Depp is also hella weird, and I like.
The only memorable thing was like his first line about like the sun says hello or something like that. That weird thing.
Good morning, starshine.
Yeah.
The earth says hello.
That's the only thing I remember about that movie. The rest of it is a blank.
Okay.
The other movie, the original, is so much better. Like I love that movie.
It's actually a horror movie.
Yeah, exactly.
The scene where they're going through the tunnel and like all those.
Yeah.
No, dude. No.
That was like legit. That movie was great because it was like it shouldn't be for kids.
When he's singing slow and he's like, "Is it raining? Is it pouring?"
That movie was the movie was great.
Facts.
I didn't like the Johnny Depp one as much. I don't know. It was weird.
I feel like the Johnny Depp one creeped me out more than
but not in a good way though. It was like it's just it's not a good way. I don't know.
The only two things that I liked from the Gene Wilder one are "You lose, sir. Good day." That and then the other meme of him in the back of the vehicle and he's just
with the
tell me more, like almost like tell me more.
Yeah.
Schnozberries taste like schnozberries.
I like the song.
Who ever heard of a schnozberry?
The songs in the first one were better. Like, I don't remember the second one.
100%.
Songs in the first one were better.
Paradise. Simply look around and view.
Do you guys remember the second one, like the Johnny Depp songs? I don't even remember.
Not at all. I didn't even know if there was songs.
Augustus Gloop, the great big weed evening. Augustus Gloop, so big and vile. Something and infantile. Come on, we cry. The time is right.
Okay, he's going for the whole thing.
John is dancing right now
because it's a banger, dude. It's a banger.
And
is that the only one? Is that the only one?
I don't know what that means.
No, there's one. There's the one with the
you don't know what banger
blueberry
means?
gum.
No,
it's not when we refer to Augustus Gloop.
Yeah, I don't know. The first one was just better. I don't know the songs, the story.
All right, now, so now, besides it being reboots and remakes, then there's the whole like different thing of like a soft reboot. Mm-hmm. So, for example, like Indiana Jones, they had the original 3 movies, and then they did a soft reboot where Harrison Ford was still there, but they were going to potentially pass the reins to somebody else.
But it didn't work. Just like Ghostbusters 4-3.
Exactly. Yeah.
The women one. Yeah. It is.
And I feel like, which I actually enjoyed this movie, but Ocean's 8. Ocean's 8 was kind of like a soft reboot, but also then that's the other thing that was the other one I was going to say is gender swap. So they'll take a similar idea or similar movie, and if it's like the main character was a guy, now they make it a girl. Yeah. And it's like a crazy thing. There was talks about like the Expendables movies
make
with
a female
Sylvester
version
Stallone.
of
They
that.
were gonna make a female
See
version.
that? Okay. Sometimes it can work, sometimes it can't. I can see the Expendables ones working because there has been female action stars. And I can see them being in a movie.
Who?
Just
list a couple.
The only one I can think of right now is Angelina Jolie
Salma
and
Hayek.
Salma Hayek.
Oh, Salma Hayek. Yes. Hell yeah.
You're just naming babes.
Yeah, that's not what's her name?
But she's an action star. What are you guys talking about?
Oh my god, now I'm blanking.
In John Wick.
I'll figure it out.
Halle Berry.
Not yeah.
Miss Berry.
She's kind of older now. But I guess that's the point, right?
They were all like all those guys in Expendables were like
Andrew?
92.
Oh, the older. Who cares?
Yeah. Andrew's like, what about old ones?
So I was gonna say no.
Okay,
well,
but like
yeah, she could.
No, hold on.
In Red?
Yeah, exactly.
Red, yo.
Yeah.
And the Russian dude is like, oh,
but
my love.
I know she loved me.
Charlize could be in an Expendables movie. Charlize, Angelina Jolie. I'm trying to think of what other female action stars, but like,
you going for?
I mean, what's her name? Rodriguez.
Michelle
Rodriguez. But I don't like her.
Wow. Jump off a cliff.
Charlize Theron.
I said that.
Yeah, he just said that.
But yeah, there's not much.
I haven't seen Peppermint, so I can't say anything about Jennifer.
I mean, Lucy Liu used to be a big deal, but I don't know. She hasn't really been in.
Oh, Ming-Na Wen, right? That's her name.
Yeah, she.
She from Shield and Mulan and stuff.
And Mandalorian. She's been in a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, she's
and then,
top tier.
Well, no, she's canceled. Never mind.
Gina Carano or whatever.
Gina. Is she like fully canceled? What?
I mean, she wasn't even good.
She just got kicked from Mandalorian.
Yeah, it's probably a similar thing to what's going to happen to our podcast.
Yeah.
Probably.
Okay. Because I don't think she said anything. I don't think she said anything too crazy, to be honest with you. Like,
anyway.
No, I'm not.
Moving on.
I thought it was just like politics talk, right? I thought it was.
Zoe Saldana could be in an Expendables movie too.
Oh, you know what it is?
Mia Jovovich or whatever. She could be in that too.
You know what she said? She was talking. She was trying to compare what was going on to like the Holocaust, and I feel like people need to just learn. Anytime you bring up like the Jews,
just don't do it.
It never ends well.
You just never ends well. We're gone.
And in the same exact episode, you've talked about
Nazis.
You didn't talk about the Holocaust, and then you said the Nazi mouse.
No. They would agree with me.
Dude is going for the Infinity Gauntlet. Just don't talk about it.
I did not talk about the Holocaust. I said the Jews.
Hey, female.
This is genuinely off the rails.
We're gonna end all this
out. The lasso. Our two listeners, I just threw a rope, and we're pulling ourselves back on track.
I was finally getting a lot of female action stars because Carrie-Anne Moss could have been there. Jennifer Lawrence could have been there.
Still going.
Uma Thurman could have been.
Jennifer Lawrence is young.
I wouldn't.
What are you talking about?
Yo, you know what?
Why not?
Isn't she Katniss?
Yeah. So she's been in action.
Out of something. Let's
go.
Zach
Williams just shot an invisible bow and arrow. He killed
a broken
someone.
Wrist.
Michelle Yeoh. Like, there's a lot of.
Okay, no, we're done. Okay. It's not going to happen.
No, wait.
Are you reaching out to Paramount to pitch this?
What?
Are you going to
just ask
who's my girl that plays Nikita?
Oh yeah, you like her though. You like her a lot.
Yeah.
She was just in a recent movie.
No, he does.
Right?
He does.
She was in Mission Impossible.
Maggie Q. Hell yeah, yo.
She was in
he just got so loud, his sound cut out for a second.
I'm about to rewatch that whole series.
Okay. Anyway,
yeah.
So besides soft reboots and stuff, there's always the thing with superheroes.
What about
example?
Spider-Man.
Yeah, sure, but
so you've got 3 different actors within what 15, 20 years?
20 years.
There's 4 different actors?
Spider-Verse, if you want to count Spider-Verse.
3 different actors.
Oh, but that's like if we were to count Spider-Verse, then that's like 18 different actors.
That's a good point.
Then you'd have to do all the animated movies.
No, but I was just thinking this one was actually in theaters. Like the other animated movies aren't really in theaters.
No, right? But that's a whole different field. Like that's wild talk. But like for example, with the trailer that just dropped for what's it, No Way Home or whatever.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Like they're talking about potentially having those other guys. So it's Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, and Tom Holland.
So crazy.
So when was the first Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire? Like 2002?
Sounds about right.
Oh yes, actually I think it was
after
2002 because
9/11,
there was an original trailer or teaser where he between the two towers he caught the helicopter, right? And then after 9/11 they removed it.
2002, 2004, and then 2007.
Okay,
Spider-Man,
and then so when was Andrew Garfield?
Andrew Garfield was 2011.
11, 12?
I always felt like his was a little too quick after
2012. Yeah, the Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I always felt like that reboot was a little too quick.
I mean, it was 5 years though.
Yeah, and it was still. I still like the first one actually. The second one was a little disappointing.
Of Andrew Garfield.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I personally also really like the first one with Andrew Garfield.
Yeah.
Is that the one when is that the one Mary Jane died when he like?
No, that's the second one. Which that one
is Gwen Stacy. It's Gwen Stacy.
Yeah. Spoiler alert, please. If you just heard that,
it's
just
one of those
rewind the past 10 seconds in your brain.
For a movie that came out however long
10 years ago.
That's the joke.
So now they've got Tom Holland, which I feel like that was even faster than it was from Tobey Maguire to Andrew Garfield. After the second one?
Yeah, well, what year?
Because he showed up first in Civil War. Zach, when did Civil War come out? And when did Andrew?
The second Andrew Garfield.
Yeah,
2014.
Okay,
Civil War.
Yeah,
but is that what I said?
Civil War. Yeah.
Civil War came out
2018.
Oh wow, no, the American Civil War was 1861 actually.
I was like, why is he talking about it's Captain America? Like, what is he doing?
So long ago.
Like, why would you just say American Civil War? So
Oh my gosh! And he was so serious. Like, oh, actually, here we go.
So that was actually the first one. Every other after one is a reboot.
Remakes.
All remakes.
The last one was 2016.
Okay.
Oh yeah, so it was 2016.
Yeah, it was Civil War when you saw the new Spider-Man.
Yeah, so 2014. So Amazing Spider-Man 2.
I can do math.
Yeah, like that's
for our
crazy.
listeners who can't, because we know Jesse needs help. Let's do the math.
Sorry, Jess. It's actually 12 years. So what's crazy is like, I mean, honestly, Andrew Garfield's like been abandoned so quickly, and his body hadn't even gone cold yet, and they already hired a new Spider-Man. But that's rough.
Yeah, a little bit, but it was like a whole different universe, right? Like Marvel had their whole universe. Like the other Spider-Man were the separate things.
Do we all love the animated Spider-Man, by the way? Just real quick, throw that
like in the Spider-Verse?
Spider-Verse or
incredible.
Spider-Verse.
Probably one of my favorite movies of all time.
So
that was great.
Yeah.
So
sorry, but sorry, it was great.
Yeah, no. So so besides, because I was also gonna say there's Superman, because Superman's had what, 3 people?
Yo, right? The man that's like all crooked and crippled off of the horse. What's his name?
What's that guy's name? He just wants
that guy's name.
Christopher Reeves.
He's really trying. He's really
trying.
It's like,
he's dead.
Is he? Oh, R.I.P. But yo, still, like, how do you ride a? You're supposed to be like Superman. You can't even ride a horse, bro.
But there's
because he's supposed to be flying.
Okay, and you tell me you get bucked off by you didn't even get bucked. My man probably just like tumbles. You know what I mean?
My god! Stop talking.
Good lord, this is just dark.
Let's change it. Okay, there's also been multiple.
And then Brandon Routh, right?
Yeah, he did. You're talking about Superman.
Yeah, Brandon Routh. And then now Henry Cavill. But then they're talking about not even keeping him anymore.
Yeah. But that's just
did we like Henry? Did we like Henry?
Dude, are you kidding me?
100%.
I did, except for
I'm just asking.
How do you feel about him?
Okay, I like the. Honestly, I think it's just no. I think it's just the movies overall that I had an issue with how fast they just rushed all of it. But his presence, like he gives me that like.
What a
like
hunk.
In your mind, yeah, facts. In my mind, it's like Superman is like the all-American.
So
like,
did you like his hairy nipples?
No, his hair.
No, it was too much.
Tier.
That's the other thing. That's what I wanted to say.
Because the hair didn't swirl around it. Nope.
It had hair coming out of his suit. I was just like, nah, it's too much. That's too much.
Okay, but like when he saves the
oh God, listener, just be glad that you're listening.
when he saves the guys on the oil rig and he rips the door off and he's like on fire.
Yeah.
Top tier.
Oh. And
listener, John just had to step away to catch his breath.
So I'm
John and Zach
Cavill's nipples real quick. Let me see
John and Zach are acting way too extra. Henry Cavill was a good Superman. Brandon Roth was okay, but he had a bad script, I think. But also Henry Cavill's script wasn't great either. Like I actually liked Man of Steel. I liked Man of Steel. I didn't like Batman vs Superman. It was trash. And
he doesn't look horrible shirtless, by the way. Because the other guy's nipples were very exposed.
Fired up.
Continue at you.
But yeah,
please tell us these hot takes you have.
My hot takes is that Batman vs Superman was dumpster fire and Justice League was just okay.
We're not going to talk about this episode, so we're going to move on. Now, also, what about which it's a weird kind of spin to reboots and remakes in a way, because it's not really reboots, it's like a continuation of a story,
just like a few years later.
In a way, the characters rebooted with James Bond.
Okay.
Right.
Well, it depends, because there's fan theories that it's a different James Bond's
like a code name, right?
It's just a code name. Yeah.
And if you go by the fan theory, then it's like, okay, cool. But if it's if it's really just him the whole time, which again, it doesn't matter, because it's just it's whatever. I think the individual Bond, the actors are self-contained anyway, right? They'll have an arc between their movies, maybe, or maybe their movies are just.
Do you have a favorite Bond?
Craig.
No, I don't know.
Say Craig.
Craig,
between Craig or Brosnan.
I like Brosnan for his the gadgets were really wacky in those, and that was kind of cool.
What was the one before Pierce?
Timothy Dalton. And
yes.
then Roger Moore was the redhead guy.
Roger Moore was not that great. Timothy Dalton was okay, but I feel like his movies weren't that great either.
What do you feel about Sean Connery?
All right, now
there you go. That's
I have the full 50-year collection.
You do.
You do.
And I watched through them, and Daniel Craig, I feel like, has had the best movies, and it's obvious that's in a way obvious because they're more recent, so they're able to do crazier things, and they can rely on digital stuff and all that kind of stuff. But the very first one, I think it's Dr. No. I might be wrong, so sorry, listener, if you're upset. But Sean Connery was amazing. Amazing.
No, top tier.
But that was back when it was very bad for women in those movies.
Well, yes, yeah.
But no,
but why? Cool. Wait, what do you mean? Why was it so
bad? So anyway, with that movie, what's cool is it wasn't so much about gadgetry and trying to crazy cars and pens that all of a sudden became missile launchers. It was just very,
that's what they went back to with Craig, though, right? They got rid of the gadget. Brosnan was peak gadgets. He was
with Q and stuff.
It I love with someone with Halle Berry. I love that one, but it was way over the top. It was way over the top.
Die Another Day.
Die Another Day.
Yeah.
It was just
the
intro was him surfing on a really bad CGI wave in the beginning with
fantastic.
The electronic surfboard.
Which one's the famous quote? Is it Goldfinger when he was like, "Do you expect me to talk? No, Mr. Bond. I expect you to die."
Yeah. Because he's got a laser going by his crotch.
Yeah.
And that's Sean Connery still.
Yeah.
Okay.
John, have fun.
Yep. Okay. All right. We'll be here. But I would say out of all of the James Bond movies, though, if I didn't just have to choose a single James Bond, out of all of them, I would probably say Skyfall. Skyfall, I enjoy this story. I thought, what's his name? The villain. He was that actor was amazing in the evil planness. kind of thing, and also his creep value. Like remember when he like removes his teeth and his face like hurt.
I have the video of Chino watching that scene, and she's just in the dark, just. Yo, nothing is funnier than watching your wife watch a scary scene.
Oh yeah,
she legit like doesn't want to like.
Hates it.
She doesn't want to look away.
Mm-hmm.
But like, also wants to like go and run and hide.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
The combination is great. I gotta find it. I'll find it, and that would be the cover for this episode.
Fantastic.
out of the Craig ones, that is probably my favorite. Maybe like it's between that or Casino Royale. Like those are so far the best.
Casino Royale.
I am excited for the next one.
Just and I feel like because of how
set the stage, man.
What was it? Tomorrow, Die Another Day. Like how that was for James Bond. Like I feel like us growing up with Pierce Brosnan as James Bond, it was like we enjoyed it, kind of thing. But for hardcore James Bond fans, they were probably like, okay, Roger Moore, his movies were super cheesy. Timothy Dalton came in with 2 movies. They got super dark real quick.
Did they?
Then, real dark. I think it was like License to Kill and something else. But like with Casino Royale, it came in and just showed everybody who's boss, and he was not leaving. Yeah. And I just like that was just so stinking epic. Like the whole beginning when he's fighting that guy in the bathroom.
Yeah. His whole intro with the black and white thing, where like getting his 00 status was like the best intro for in a while since I've seen it in a James Bond.
And then the parkour chase scene in
when he's like running through the construction.
Yeah.
Which one? It wasn't Tomorrow Never Dies. Was it Tomorrow Never Dies? The one of the Pierce Brosnan ones.
Pierce Brosnan was GoldenEye. Tomorrow Never Dies.
GoldenEye was with Sean Bean, right?
Yeah,
I like that one.
So
that
speaking of
Tomorrow Never Dies.
Speaking of like remakes, Casino Royale
is a remake technically.
Yeah, it's a full remake. That's wild.
Yeah,
never knew that.
Yeah, because I that's actually I believe in the books that's the first story.
Yeah, I think that's the very first one.
Yeah.
But it's technically not part of like the studio that owns Bond, right? Like they have a Casino Royale film, but it's not part of the Bond like official
franchise.
Yeah. I think the family that did most of the movies is like Broccoli or something like that as their last name.
Yeah.
So I think it's outside of their like production company or something like that.
It was like I think there was like 2 Bond movies that were like that. That one is something else.
God, why are you laughing? That's real.
Real. I know. I'm just immature.
Okay, so it's Eon films, I guess is what they call them.
Yeah.
And then there's 2 non-Eon films. So
Thunderball,
Casino,
right?
No,
not Thunderball.
Casino Royale, 1967, and then Never Say Never.
Never
Again.
Say Never. That's the one.
You wish Thunderball was, don't you? You're I hate Thunderball.
No, Thunderball is a James Bond movie. I believe that's Roger Moore.
It is the hijacking of Afro Vulcan.
Thunderball is that's still Sean Connery.
Is it?
Yeah.
Because Thunderball and Never Say Never are supposedly the same exact movie. They just redid it, and the reason it's entitled Never Say Never is because they made this extra movie with Sean Connery, who said he would never come back and play James Bond ever again.
Because Never Say Never is also Sean Connery. So, but it's outside of the other. Mm-hmm. So,
which is also interesting, right?
That's weird.
Because Diamonds Are Forever. Great movie.
But you're right.
The
Never
song
Say Never
too,
is
amazing.
based off of Thunderball.
But like also, it's crazy because I think what you guys were talking about earlier is true that it's not so much like continuations, like they are, I think, all remakes. Because even for Thunderball, the quick like snippet, it's like Bond investigates the hijacking of an Avro Vulcan loaded with 2 atomic bombs, which had been taken by Spectre. Which fast forward like 40 years, and we're back to
Spectre.
Yeah. So I didn't know that. Look at that.
Yeah.
So our listeners, I'm clearly not the one here that has random knowledge of all things movies, but Andrew somehow must know all because clearly he just won't shut up. So
yeah. Mm-hmm.
When did I?
No, you need to. You just
look at. You saw his face. When did I?
our two listeners that aren't watching the video, Andrew right now is extremely sad, and he was extremely hurt. He's crumbling before us now.
It's sad boy hours.
He has even more Asian eyes than normal right now.
Oh snap!
God,
no,
man.
that's the fourth one. That's the fourth stone.
Got the fourth stone. God, man. Like, who are we going for next?
Who
are we going to sting today?
Zach, we're legit trying, man. We're trying to have a podcast, and you just want to like burn.
Guys, about to go to freaking Titan and face off against the Avengers. Andrew, get the fifth one.
They don't know that you're not Asian. Like, how would they know?
That's true.
They're watching the video.
You just confirmed that he's not Asian.
Okay, so they're watching it, and they'd be like, "Oh, that's a really fat Asian guy."
Incredible. Anyway,
you're still talking.
So,
Josh, let's go.
there's a top 10 list that I looked up that's about like the most remade movies. I've given you guys a couple of the names already, but number 10, which actually surprised me, which they didn't include the Freaky Friday movies, which I'm wondering if that's because of what Andrew was saying, where it's like a similar concept kind of thing. So like they just didn't, count that. But the number 10 was The Longest Yard. Okay. They did one the original one was 1974. Then they did a British version in 2001 with Jason Statham. And then they did the one with Adam Sandler in 2005.
I knew the Adam Sandler one and the original. I never knew about the British one.
Yeah.
Jason Statham.
And then and so the Jason Statham one, because it's British, it's like soccer. That's the different like football kind of thing. So then they went back to
called Mean Machine.
Yes, Mean Machine, exactly.
Shouldn't count.
So then the next one was Taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3.
I knew
that train movie. Twice. The original one's 1974. Then there was one in 98. And then there's one in 2009 that had Denzel and Chris Pine.
I think I only knew that two of them. I knew the 2009 one and maybe one of the older ones. I don't remember.
Chris Pine was in that one?
Mm-hmm. American Thriller. Very cool. I had no idea.
So number 8 is I Am Legend.
Omega Man.
In 1964, they made a movie, Last Man on Earth. Then in 1971 with, what's his name, Charles Heston, it was Omega Man. And then 2007 with Will Smith, I Am Legend.
Which is also a book, no?
Yes.
Yeah. The book as well. Didn't you read the book, Josh?
I did. And what's that? Man, we'll touch on this a little bit more. I'd like to touch on this a little bit more later on. But like with I Am Legend, the book is so wild and amazing. And it's like, why are we not just
following the book?
Like just stay with the book. Like, why do we have to like go?
Because they can't make a movie. They can't make a movie. Like it's too much. They would have to make a show, which I think they should do.
Make it a 3-part movie or a 3-part.
Series. I mean, they can do that too.
Trilogy.
Or just make a show.
But they're not going to. I feel like they want to fit everything in one movie most of the time.
But I mean, even along those lines, though, if they were to stay closer to the original material, the movie would be incredibly epic.
Yeah,
like there's so much that they switched and changed in both Omega Man and in I Am Legend that it's like they cut out things in the book that are so powerful and like so much more dramatic. And it's like for example, in I Am Legend, the book, there's a whole part where like the zombie vampire people, whatever they are, they can still talk. They can still communicate. So they're outside of his building every single day taunting him. And what they started doing is they would send females to his building because he's the last man on Earth and he doesn't have any physical contact, we'll say, with
zombie.
My boy ain't no simp, yo. He ain't no simp.
And like they would try to taunt him to come out just so that he could be with the ladies. You know what I'm saying?
But there's zombie ladies, right?
Yeah, but still, I mean, ladies are ladies.
I feel like you'd have to be really desperate to be like, you know what? I'm gonna deal with the zombie ladies.
So Zach, how desperate do you have to be? How would you describe it?
Why you ask me, bro?
Oh, okay, sorry. Anyway, so
I know simp. Oh, you gotta be desperate. Okay,
but there's like,
you gotta be sad.
With your point though, like there's been movies where they've changed it pretty significantly from a book, but it's still been good. Like
I
Blade
think the
Runner,
best
right?
example of that in my mind is Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park, that too. I was thinking Blade Runner, but yeah, Jurassic Park also.
Yeah, what's Blade Runner? And do androids dream of electric sheep?
Right?
Yeah. Anyway, to get back to the list, number 7 was Invasion of the Body Snatchers. They did 56, 78, 93, and 07. Then number 6 called? Say again.
All the same movie? All called the same?
Invasion of the Body Snatchers, yeah. Okay. And then number 6 was A Star is Born. Okay. The very original one was 1937. Then they did it in 54, 76, and 2018 with Lady Gaga. Jeez, John's not Gaga for Gaga. Whatever, man.
Isn't she trying to become a real big actress now? He
wants her to be in the Female Expendables. Now we were talking before about like with Freaky Friday having the whole thing with a similar concept, but then putting a spin on it. Their number 5 is Seven Samurai, and that was in 1954. And the whole thing was like in Japan, and like this group of 7 samurai come together in order to save or protect this town and all this kind of stuff. They ended up spinning it
to a Western.
Oh, what are we snacking on, Zach? What are we grabbing? Oh, it's alcohol.
They spin it to
Thanks, Jaden.
Exactly. So in 78 and in 93, they made it. Oh no, 78 they made it. Crud, what is it? 60 they made it a Western. Then in the 80s they made it sci-fi. And it's a completely different title. I can't remember what it is. But then in 2016 they did it again with Denzel, and that's where the title of Magnificent Seven came from, with the whole similar.
That's what I was gonna say. But like, does it count? Because like it's this, because like a lot of directors quote that movie as like inspiration for their movies. But
the Seven Samurai, right? Yeah.
Yeah, but like, so like, I don't know if like all of them count, right?
Well, I mean, so I think it's because if it sticks with the core 7 people, like I feel like, you know, somebody could say that about the first Guardians of the Galaxy, that it's this group of people that are standing up against, you know, this one person trying to stop evil, but it was only 5 of them, so it wouldn't really count.
Yeah. And the sci-fi version you're talking about is Cowboys and Aliens?
It's not. No.
Really?
Yeah.
But like, okay, so maybe if it stays with 7, but there's been movies where it's been like, now I'm gonna forget the name of it, like The Hateful Eight. It's similar, right?
Yeah, but I mean, they're angry.
That's true, and they hate each other. But like,
they're not fighting for somebody; they're fighting against each other.
Yeah,
each other.
But like,
that's like a Western Reservoir Dogs.
That's
like
true. That's true.
Quentin Tarantino almost kind of like remade.
Is that the one where they're all like related, like they're all siblings?
No.
What?
Or is that Vengeful Seven on one of those?
I don't know. There's been a bunch of movies that have had similar names. Oh, I think I know.
There's one of them where, like, I think like Adam Sandler's in it, and like there's legit like 6 or 7. They'll somehow all relate, like same father or something.
The Ridiculous Seven on Netflix.
That's a completely different kind of movie.
Isn't I thought that's like a Western, right?
It's a Western, but it's
like
a comedy, right?
Yeah.
Ridiculous 6, right?
Ridiculous, yes. Something ridiculous.
Like that,
I know things.
Yeah, good for you, bud. I'm very proud of you. I definitely wouldn't have thought of that because it doesn't apply.
Hateful Eight is a very different movie.
But like movies like that with like the titles that like they kind of play off of that original movie, kind of. Even if
you're just saying that because they put a number in the title.
But like the way that they word the
title why do you have to be so contrary, dude?
I'm just
Andrew.
Why
fighting me, man? This is my episode. Just agree and move on.
Fine.
I'm telling the story.
100%. So after Seven Samurai being number 5, number 4 is King Kong. They did one in 33. Then they did the claymation one in 76.
I have issues with that movie, but continue your list.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because it's based off of racism. 33?
Oh God! Here we go. Here's the 5th stone, guys. Here's the 5th stone. Coming for it.
Power it up, baby.
And then anyway, and then anyway, don't put the hand up like
because it's true though. But continue.
Black Panther. So then in 2005, there's the Peter Jackson one, and then they just redid Kong Skull Island kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3 is Annie.
Oh.
The sun will come out.
How many of they
tomorrow? Bet your bottom dollar that
tomorrow. We don't need this. This is...
Get ready. We're gonna harmonize.
Ready?
On There'll Be Sun. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1.
There'll be sun.
Wow, that was the worst harmony I've ever heard.
That was horrendous.
Again, contrary.
We just lost our 2 listeners, but thank you so much, guys. And then for Annie, it came out in 32, 81, 99, 2014. And that
it's a hard knock life for us.
You only know that because of the Jay-Z song.
I think I've seen 2
Hell
of them.
yeah.
Did you see the one with Jamie Foxx?
Yeah,
of course.
And then the 99 one, right? What was 99 one? I forget who was in that one.
I think I saw the 81.
What number is this? What number is this one?
This
3?
is number 3.
Okay.
Now number 2 is Batman.
I can see that.
Because they did in 43 was the very original black and white. 66 Adam West, 89 Michael Keaton, 05
Schumacher.
Christian Bale.
Is that Schumacher? The nips on Batman.
that's along the same story arc.
And nips, dude.
Yeah. This guy just loves nips. Anyway,
why did he put nips on Batman?
Cut that out. So anyway, and then 2016 with Ben Affleck, and now 2022 with Pattinson.
Wait, did you miss Bale?
No, I said that was 05.
Oh, you did say it. Oh, so you're only saying like when they've had each actor had their first one.
And well, that's because each time they've kind of done a similar thing of like reintroducing his origin story kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. You know, I hope Pattinson's good. I'm just
I think
I'm excited for it.
That trailer looked amazing. Are you kidding?
Yeah, but like in my mind, he does not scream Batman. You know what I mean? Like,
have you not seen any of his recent movies? You're just thinking Twilight.
Did you see?
Did you see a lot of stuff?
Yeah, I love Tenet, but like even still,
he can definitely pull off the.
He's a good actor. You need to watch some of his
Wayne.
Stuff. Yeah, you need to watch some of his stuff.
It's more so his appearance is what does it for me. That's why I'm like, that's where my issue is coming from. I think he's great. Like
you're used to like the bulky brawn.
Yeah,
but Bale wasn't even
Bale. Yeah, Bale wasn't bulky.
He was muscular, but he wasn't like huge. Like Affleck was bigger, right? Like he was like putting on mass.
Yeah.
That was great.
Nobody knew who he was.
But like even all the other ones were never. All the other ones looked like Pattinson, right? Like even Clooney and like they all look like him.
I mean, they were kind of frail. Yeah, they were more.
I don't think they're frail.
They more depended on the suit rather than it being the muscular
depended on the nipples
underneath. Yeah, they relied more on the nips of the suit to be what. Yeah.
Yo, just bring back Bane, bro. Just bring back Bane. And
what's number one? What's
number one? Is A Christmas Carol.
It's not Godzilla? Why is Godzilla not on this list?
Because it's Japanese. I didn't count it.
That's weird.
Oh, is that the Sixth Stone? Is that the Sixth Stone?
So they did it.
No, that was racist.
1901 is the first time that was made as a movie.
Christmas
Carol.
That's crazy. As a movie.
35, 38.
What type of movie? Was it cardboard cutouts? I understand.
It's just like guys like
yeah.
51 in 1970, 84, 88, 92, and 09.
That's good. What was the second one? 1901, 1890. What was the first one?
It was 1901 and 1935.
That's crazy. They made one in 1935 just when they were about to fight who? Mickey Mouse. And you guys know what that means.
That's not true at all. Mickey Mouse was made in like 1941.
Okay. Mickey Mouse is a second term for Nazis, bro. So in 1936, they're gonna go fight Mickey Mouse's bunch of Nazis.
Mickey Mouse.
What is happening to this episode?
I don't know. This episode is
Why are you so angry? Who hurt you? We didn't hurt you.
When did this turn into like a conspiracy theorist podcast? I'm so confused.
Guys, listen. Can't drink the water. Don't drink the water.
Sorry, fine.
Oh my god.
He's off the conspiracy of how Mickey's racist and all these things.
Stop going back to Mickey. Who cares?
Yeah, we have to save.
He's just reaching for the Sixth Stone. That's what he's trying to do.
Yeah.
He's trying to get the whole gauntlet.
Was like a slight skim of the top of the rock, but he
it's
wants
not.
to
it's not.
like
it's
have
not.
No. Yours was
going
still
for the soul right now.
Huh? It was just.
I like it. Cohesive.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Well, I'm gonna just go ahead and interrupt that right now, because obviously, this is genuinely off the rails. So you're only about halfway done with this episode. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna break it up into 2 different parts. So if you'd like, please go check out episode 2B, and you'll get to hear the last 2 questions that also go on for another hour. Thanks for watching, guys.